Welcome to another Golden Era preview video, and in this one we're going to look at Golden Era body GE0347, which is a three-tone sunburst thin line. And this one was in the previous video that I did, just showing you some of the finishing processes before I move on to the photography side of it. This one weighs 3 pounds and 14 ounces, so you should come in a shade under or kind of on the whole 7 pound mark for the entire guitar, which I think is absolutely fine, especially for a thin line build. And with the way wood's going at the minute, it's so difficult to know. You've got to get a batch of slightly heavier bodies or a batch of particularly lighter bodies. So I'm happy with this one. I think this one's just in that nice comfortable bracket, especially if you're going to gig it and you don't want a heavy guitar over your shoulder. The idea behind this one, which you can see, it's really a case of less is more, because simply of how the checking came out. This body for me is all about the checking. Yeah, the sunburst really nice. It was done from memory. It was done with a batch of Strat bodies and a couple of double bounds. I think I did a whole run of them, and they've all since been listed and sold, or they were custom orders, but this is kind of the last one in that batch, and it was politely put off to the side while I worked on everything else. So it's just given the lacquer that extra the extra time it needs just to dry and harden, and you can absolutely see that in the photographs. I'm sure you can see as well, as with every single telly body that I will do, I always put the ferrules in, because obviously we all read and see stories of people trying to get them in without cracking the paint, and it doesn't really work for a lot of people. There's a few things you can do to mitigate that issue, but I just like to include them. It's not really any hassle to me, and I quite enjoy showing the final thing all together. So again, just on some of these close-ups, just highlighting that the less is more vibe, little bits of paint missing here and there, small scratches around the edges like a telly body would pick up, but again, it's really all about that checking, which is just taking on that really 3D kind of puckered look, if you want to call it that. Very little buckle rash. This one, again, it shows life, but it's not trashed. And with that, body GE0347 will be available from 7 p.m. UK time, January the 12th. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.